This is a work of
Hello, beautiful people. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts, and this is Tracy. I'm going to be showing you how I made the Palo Santo stick holders. So I've cleaned all my bottles, cleaned them all with alcohol, and I have several colors of different texture stones and glass. So I just start by filling the bottles with the various types of stones and glass. I try to fill up a little over half, not to the top, but just leaving enough room so that when I place the smudge stick in, that it balances and doesn't tip over or fall out. And I cut off the end of this funnel to help me get these stones in here without spilling them all over everywhere, and so that the opening would be wider. So let's start with the first one. I'm going to do black, and I've colored some pebbles with alcohol ink in black. And this was, what was this? Glass rocks. Also using alcohol ink to color those. And then this is the mirrored glass that I colored also with the black. So I'm just going to layer. I could use just one or the other, but I want to give a little different texture. I'm trying to put it in the camera so you can see. So I'm just going to put a few. Let's see if these rocks go in here. Yeah, they do. Just put a few to cover the bottom of the pebbles. And then I'll come in with the glass, the dyed glass. And then I'll top it off. Let me put a few more. And then I'll top it off with the colored mirrored glass. That gives a little bling, a little shine. And I'm just going to fill it up, like I said, maybe 3/4 full. Is that good? Maybe just a little bit more. Then I tap it down to make sure they're in there secure. And then I used, I can use my finger. I used a popsicle stick and kind of created a little hole, a little dip in the stones, so that when I put the smudge stick in, that it sits within the stones and holds it a little better. So that's one. I'll do a couple black, and then I'm going to do some other colors. See, that's why I should have used the funnel. Okay, that was the pebbles. Layer it with the glass. And now the mirrored glass, crushed glass. Tap it down and just form a little divot. And that's really not going to stay, but it helps to get it started. And then I'll be pouring resin in these to set them up. And once the resin gets a little thick, then I'll go in here again with the popsicle stick and move the stones to the side to make sure I have that little divot. I just have a few black pebbles left, so I'm going to use the rest of these and create another black jar. Smudge stick holder. Use the rest of those up. And then now I'll use the crushed mirrored glass and fill it up. Not fill it up, but 3/4 of the way, so. Yeah, use it all. Done with the black. I'll have to make some more of that. Alright, let's try another color. I have different stones in purple. So I have the colored, that's the glass. What else do I have? I have the stones, the pebbles that I dyed in the purple color. And then I have the crushed glass, the mirrored crushed glass. So we're going to start with the layers. And I guess I'll do 3 of these. And let's start with the pebbles since they are the largest, the heaviest. See if I can split this evenly in 3. Let's put a few more in here. The last of them anyway. Okay, now I'll do the glass. The colored glass. Don't have much left, so I'm just going to even them out and use the rest of this purple until I make some more. Now we'll use the crushed mirrored glass and top these off. This is pretty. Of course, you know it's my favorite. These and the very first ones that I made that were in the teal color. But I gotta get out of my comfort zone and make things in other colors that other people like, not just what I like. A little bit more. Just eyeballing. So I have plenty of this left. I can actually make some with just this or use it for a different project. Tap them down and push them to the side. Alrighty, set these aside. The next color I have is orange. And I've made it in the 3 stones. I've made them up in the pebbles, the glass, and the crushed mirrored glass. So let's start with the pebbles. See if I can get three of these done. Divide these evenly, somewhat evenly. For the bottom layer. Come on. Got just a little bit left. Might as well use them all. I guess I could have did a 4th one, but oh well. Okay. Wash these containers out so that I can make up some more. Now let's use the colored glass. Trying to do them evenly, kind of, sort of. That's good enough. I have some of that left to create more or use in whatever other projects I may come up with. Now let's use the mirrored crushed glass and fill it to the 3/4. Oop, that might be a little too much. I don't think I'm going to turn it upside down and empty them out. I'm going to just make it work. Okay, I have 5 left. No, I have 6 left. Let's see what I want to do. Let's do 3. I have a multicolored mirrored crushed glass. I believe I got this from Michael's. Not sure, I've had it for a while. And so I'm just going to totally fill the whole thing with this. That's going to be really pretty. Got colors of blue, pink, blues, pinks, and silver or white. I'm actually making up more of these because people have been placing orders. If you're interested, please let me know. After I get all these together, and I place them with a lighter and smudge stick, and place them in a organza bag. Nope, it needs more. Okay, good enough. I've got 3 left, and I have a pink crushed glass, mirrored crushed glass, pale pink. I apologize for the interruption. Let's fill these last 3 with the pale pink mirrored crushed glass. Good? Is that good? Looks like it. These are very easy to do, and they're very nice gifts. They're very nice to have in your home. I don't know if you burn incense or sage or smudge sticks, but I love them. And I know quite a few people who do so, so I decided to create these holders for the smudge sticks because I've been unable to find anything to hold my smudge sticks in. I usually have to lay them down on like a ceramic plate or something, but I wanted mine to stand up and not take up so much room. So I came up with these. Is that enough? Should be. Okay. Tap them so they can settle good. Put the little divot in there. Is it called a divot? I don't know. There we go. So I'm going to make up some resin, and I'll be back so that we can fill these up with the resin. And of course, they're going to have to sit for 4 to 6 hours or so to cure. And then I'll do the packaging. I'll be back soon. I have mixed up my favorite epoxy resin, which is Dr. Crafty, and I've placed it in the smaller containers. And I probably have more than I need, but I can pour it into something else, another mold. So I put it into smaller containers, and that way you have more pot life. It will not heat up as fast as it would if you had a full container. So let's get started with these first ones, and I'll just top these off with the resin. Pouring it in slowly so that I can see it sink to the bottom. And I'll let it sit so that it can absorb down to the bottom. Whoa, did I spill that over? Slow down, Tracy, slow down. I gotta wipe that off, y'all. Got some on the rim. Let it settle. And I should be pouring it slow to give it time to sink into the stones. I'm making a mess. I don't know why. And I'll come back to them after the resin has drained down to see how much more resin I will need to pour into each one. Just kind of covering the top of the stones right now and letting it seep into the rocks. And I have the silicone mat down in case I make some spills. I don't want to mess up my cutting board. Once the resin dries, it'll peel right off the silicone mat. I'll just pour the rest of this one in there. When you add the resin, it really brightens the alcohol ink. It brightens the color that I have dyed these. Three more. And the last one. Okay, so off camera, I'll go back and check these out and see which ones need more resin. This one I see for sure needs more resin. And top these off, let them dry, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have topped them all off with more resin to make sure that it seeped all the way down to the bottom. And I used this little spoon to dig into and make that little hole, the little divot down in each one after it's set up for about a half hour. I didn't want to get it too hard, and then I wouldn't have been able to make sure that that little divot was in there. So I'm going to let them set for a couple hours and finish placing on. I just put one of the labels on of the Palo Santo. Holy wood relieves stress and creates positive vibes. I'll place the rest of the stickers. I have to print out some more. I only have 8 left. Print out some more and package these up. I'm waiting on my organza bags. I'll have to see what I have. I know I don't think I have orange or pink. I might. I have to check and see what I have, but I have placed an order from Amazon of some more of the organza bags so that I can coordinate. I want to put these in black. I want to put these in purple. I want to put these, I guess, in blue, these in orange, and these in pink bags, along with the smudge stick and a branded lighter. The resin has cured completely. the dip has formed so that I can place the Palo Santo sticks in there so they can stand up in it. I'll package them up when my organza bags arrive. Thank you so much for watching.